Hi, beautiful and lovely gamers. My name is Jonal. I think a lot of us are very excited for the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Activision have done an insane job at really good marketing and showing off the game and really just getting people hyped. However, I will please ask you, do not pre-order this game. And please watch this video before you even make a decision on even buying it when it releases. So, the game on PC, there's already been a small open beta on console, but on PC there will be an open beta from a open beta, so for everybody that just wants to try it, the 21st to the 23rd. Here you can try out the game, try out the performance, try out what to think about the gameplay and the mechanics. Even if you're a hardcore, insane Call of Duty fan, you play every single Call of Duty to death, you might not like this because it's a new engine, it's a new system, it's not going to be 100% like the old school Call of Duties. And the same goes for if you're a Battlefield franchise and you're like, oh, but this looks like Battlefield, or I get like Battlefield vibes from this. It might not be what you think. So pre-ordering the game will give you access to September 19th instead of the September 21st. You don't fucking need that. Like, you don't need those 2 extra days of beta time. That is not like the difference in between. And the fact that you have to put down at least $60, I already give them at least $60 just to get early access to a beta is ridiculous. And I don't think that anybody needs that, and you have not tried the game yet. So paying them to try a product earlier is just stupid. So I highly recommend you do not pre-order just for entering the beta. Now the same goes for buying the game. We know that there will be loot boxes, and I can almost guarantee you there will be pay-to-win loot boxes. There will be DLC weapons, as they like to call it, in these loot boxes. I can almost guarantee it already. And how do we know this? Because if we go over to the Operator Enhanced Edition, which costs $100, what do you get? The Operator Enhanced Edition includes 3,000 Call of Duty points. The Operator Edition Premium Digital Items and the Digital Edition bonus items. Meaning, you get 3,000 card points for buying this. And what is card points used for? Loot boxes and the item shop. Most of the loot boxes. And those loot boxes normally hold weapons. DLC overpowered weapon, just like they have done in Black Ops 3, even though they told us that it was not going to be that in Black Ops 3, just like they did in Black Ops 4, just like they did in Modern Warfare Remastered, and just like they've done in most Call of Duty games. There is some form of Call of Duty point system, then you can buy skins and whatnot, but you can also unlock overpowered, really strong weapons. So before you start thinking, and this won't be on the beta, this won't be on the closed beta, not on the open beta, and this will not be on final release day. I can almost guarantee there will not be loot boxes, and if there are, there will not be any weapons in them on final release day, because they know how that's going to tank reviews. All the reviewers are going to complain about it. So what they do, they add it a couple of months later. And you gotta ask yourself if that's something that you are okay with. It's a really shitty business practice, and it's not really spoken up as much about as I think that it should be. So let content creators like myself take it. Okay, play the open beta, see what you feel. Wait until release date and watch a review. I can promise you that on my channel I will have a review out. Maybe not the day of the release, but the day after the release. I will give you an impression video if this is maybe worth your time, and then a review will come shortly after that. Where I just have to play probably the campaign, which takes some time, right? But please just wait and let content creators take this. I make enough money on YouTube that I can buy this game of YouTube ad revenue, which, isn't a lot, but I make enough that I can do that. So let me sink that money into this game and buy it for you and test it out and try it out, and then come back to you the day after the game has been released. That one day is not going to change anything when you're going to have this game, for years to come. Let me go there and do that for you, and then you can come back, and there's going to be other YouTubers as well that's going to make first impression videos and reviews and get those out there about the game. So wait for those guys to take the blow from you, because this is a brand new engine, it's a brand new game. There can be, for all you know, there can be a shit ton of bugs, the games can be unbalanced, maybe the content is not as hyped up. We're not played the campaign yet, for example. We only heard about the campaign, that it's and the way that it's been phrased is almost like they say that it's as good as the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. If it is, Cool, but that's stuff to come to tell. You cannot take the words of any of the big publishers, and you cannot, just because there's cool trailers and so on, as we all know, all of that can be very easily edited. Just watch any game. So that's what I asked. That's why I'm making this video. The hype train for this game is insane, but maybe we should just calm down our hype, also to not just have insane expectation for the game, and then the game is really good, but it's not the expectation that we were expecting. Just let's calm down our hype a little bit. Do not pre-order. You don't need those 2 extra days of early access. You don't need the game on launch day, potentially. At least play the open beta first, and then later think about, okay, do I want to invest money into this? And don't buy any of the other edition except the standard edition. The operator edition is going to give some shitty skins, like this always does, that you're not going to use because the loot boxes are going to give better skins. Okay? And you don't need to pay $40 extra to get 3,000 Call of Duty points. Okay? And while we add Call of Duty points, please don't buy any Call of Duty point in game when they add these pay-to-win, DLC weapons. Let's not support this. The only way to stop these kind of practices is, of course, to hit them where it hurts, which is the wallet, because that's all these companies care about, to please investors, which is fine, because it's a company. Business practices are their business practices. That's all I have to say for today's video. Give me your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of this new Call of Duty? Have you played it? If you play on console, I would especially like to know if you played it. Have you seen it? What is your take on it? Because I am a little bit confused about how this game is gonna be. So I would like to hear your comments down below. I hope I see you guys in the open beta, the September 21st to September 23rd, I believe. Yeah, and as always, I love you guys very, very much. Please take care, stay positive as always. My name is Jonal, and you guys keep telling me in your crosshairs.